Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Suns and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Number 24, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
Leon Esslinger strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Leon Esslinger.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
0-2. And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
1-2, here it comes. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
And there you see the numbers from his last start. He comes in here off of a no decision despite giving up just 2 earned runs.
Pablo Espinoza will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2. Count. Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Ortiz. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman, Albert Shell.
Albert Shell gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Full count now. 3-2. Hit in the air out to right. Lopes is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Adolfo Fabregas will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
High pop-up. Ikeda is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth,
you see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but If you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Quentin Rubio comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The average sits at 286 here to start play. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And that misses for ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
Batting sixth, second baseman,
Robert Ota takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And
outside.
That's
ball.
what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And another foul ball. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Rob Esslinger gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Number 24 steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Number 24.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Jose Arena set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leon Esslinger is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Now to the plate, Pablo Espinoza. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Albert Shell is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Be sure, right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, they really bunched him up on that 2-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Standing in now, Adolfo Fabregas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Quentin Rubio swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sheldon is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Robert Ota heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
Mario Estrella checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
That's inside. 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
First baseman number 19, Rob
At the plate, Rob Esslinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Number 62.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put 1 down right here. Now at least give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Leon Esslinger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
2 strikes.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 24.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Esslinger is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Pablo Espinoza will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Albert Shell stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Outside, 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Boy, what a nice 3-1 changeup right there. That swing's basically all arms. He's all geared up to get that fastball, and it ends up being an easy flyout.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. In now, Quentin Rubio, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Robert Ota is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Mario Estrella is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Number 19.
Rob Esslinger steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. To first, Ikeda gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mississippi's out in front, 2-0. Bruno Lopez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Bruno Lopez.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Brian Sierra gets the call in Game 5 of the series. EK, what do you got?
He threw a real gem in his last game. Complete game shutout. He'll look to repeat that kind of performance here.
Pablo Nieve comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Pablo Nieve.
Sent on the ground out to second. Lopez gloves it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Left fielder.
Angel Pagan will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Joaquin Hubble.
Joaquin Hubble gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into the...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Mississippi leads it 4-0. Juan Diaz will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Juan Diaz.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
The short hit hard. A quick out number 1.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile-an-hour fastball, and he did it right there.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Standing in now, David Ortega, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Mississippi's out in front, 4-0. Henry Fernandez will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something. Even if it's just 1 run, you got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
In the air to straightaway right. Lopes is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 8.
Jim James will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
That misses 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. Quentin Stearns will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play.
0-1.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. Mississippi leads it 6-0. Pablo Nieve is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
At the plate, Angel Pagan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Joaquin Hubble stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Juan Diaz comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Line drive to left. Ortiz is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Making a bid here to pick up their very first hit of the ball game. This might have been their best opportunity so far. You know, it's certainly hit hard enough, but he's got it in his sights out there in the outfield, and he's able to put it away and keep him out of the hit column.
Johnny Howe will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting.
In now, David Ortega. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, he hasn't made too many mistakes on the mound so far, but hitting the guy here with 2 strikes is definitely not something he was trying to do.
Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner scores from second. Now to the plate, Jim James. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Quentin Stearns is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Pablo Nieve will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
On the ground to third, and a rather easy first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Angel Pagan will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon, and this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
Into the box, Joaquin Hubble, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. Mississippi leads it 7-2. Juan Diaz will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. Sanchez has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. He's going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, David Ortega, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Henry Fernandez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 7-2. Jim James will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Quentin Stearns will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. In there, no balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lopez takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Pablo Nieve will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
2 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
That's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. Mississippi leads it 8-2. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 24 is our focus, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make the guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, when you look at the pitchers in this one, you're expecting a pretty good duel out of them. So you're going to have to try to work counts a little bit better, get that pitch count up, and hopefully get into the bullpen early. A couple of runs early might be all it takes.
Number 24, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against is outstanding. It's under 200, so he's really dominated the offense thus far.
Tyler Holt strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tyler Holt.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just one win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortune.
And taken in out there for the first out.
And there you see the numbers from his last start. Picked up his 2nd win of the year in that ball game, so he'll be looking for number 3 here.
Striding into the box, Antonio Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Third baseman
Todd Hughes will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. He's got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
And he missed again. High and away this time. 3-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Grounded to third. Sanchez gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Tim Javery will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That misses. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Blue Wahoos lead it 1-0. Cesar Delgado will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting 7, first baseman, Craig Muller.
Now to the plate, Craig Muller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Hector Fernandez will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there.
No balls,
if he
2
gets
strikes.
it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
Tyler Holt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. Pensacolo's out in front here, 1-0. Antonio Cruz is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Antonio Cruz.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Flipped out the other way toward short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Stepping in now, Todd Hughes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
The batter, number 6.
Adolfo Almanzar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Got him.
The left fielder, number 33.
Tim Javery is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Right side. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Number 24 digs in here for his first appearance.
Number 24.
Fouled straight back. The 0-1 on its way. And it's quickly 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2-2.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Nobody out, runner on first. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
Cesar Delgado is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Cesar Delgado.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Drilled to first. Geiger is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The first baseman.
Craig Muller is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
On the ground to the left side. Sanchez takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Hector Fernandez.
Now at the plate, Hector Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ball that's
A
outside.
fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Drilled down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Blue Wahoos lead it 1-0. Tyler Polk will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Vina scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Antonio Cruz.
Antonio Cruz will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sheldon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 7.
In now, Todd Hughes. He drew a walk his first time up. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Boy, an Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Ortiz sprinting after it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. To third. Sanchez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pensacolo's out in front here, 1-0. Number 24 digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. The Wahoos are on top, 1-0. Adolfo Almanzar will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 33.
Tim Javery will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Number 9, shortstop.
Cesar Delgado will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Right there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs. And
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Blue Wahoos lead it. Craig Muller will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Sheldon on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, catcher.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Ryan Weber will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all